Dear Tim and as I was saying, dear Tim and Moby, why do we celebrate? Will you knock it off? Thank you. Dear Tim and Moby, why do we celebrate St. Patrick's Day? From Kyle. St. Patrick's Day is a time to celebrate the traditions and culture of Ireland. It's observed every year on March 17th. Yep, St. Patrick's Day is usually marked by parties and parades. The biggest is in New York City, where close to 150,000 marchers walk down Fifth Avenue. It was first held in 1762 by Irish soldiers stationed there as part of the British Army. In Chicago, the Chicago River is dyed green for the festivities. In Buenos Aires, Argentina, there's an all-night party in the streets. And in Dublin, the capital of Ireland, there's a 5-day St. Patrick's Festival with concerts, fireworks, and theatrical events. Well, people wear green clothes and shamrocks, or three-leaved clovers, listen to traditional Irish music, and consume foods like corned beef and cabbage. Why celebrate Ireland? Because more than 70 million people around the world can trace their roots back to the Emerald Isle. There are more than 35 million Irish Americans living in the United States. That's 9 times the population of Ireland itself. During the 18th and 19th centuries, lots of Irish people left their home to settle in the United States, Canada, Australia, and elsewhere. More than 1 million of them came to the U.S. between 1845 and 1855 alone. When they arrived, the immigrants often faced discrimination and poverty. But on St. Patrick's Day, they'd come together to show pride in their heritage. And their descendants have kept the tradition alive. You're right, these days St. Patrick's Day is mainly secular or non-religious. But it was originally a Christian holiday that celebrated the patron saint of Ireland. In the Catholic Church, that's a special guardian of a geographical region or area of life. The whole parties and parades thing is a North American invention. Until recently, most Irish people only celebrated by going to church. Yep, St. Patrick was a real person. He lived during the 5th century. He wasn't born in Ireland, though. He was from nearby Great Britain. And his original name wasn't Patrick either. It was Mawen Sagut. Mawen was the son of a wealthy Christian family. But when he was 16, he was kidnapped by a band of thieves. He was taken to Ireland, where he became the slave of a powerful chief. For the next 6 years, Mawen worked as a shepherd. Alone and afraid, he turned to his religion for comfort and guidance. After he escaped, he made it his life's mission to return to Ireland and convert the people there to Christianity. Mawen became a priest and changed his name to the Latin Patricius, or Patrick. Well, back then most Irish people practiced a religion that celebrated nature and involved the worship of many gods and goddesses. Eventually, the Catholic Church made Mawen a bishop, kind of like a head priest. For 30 years he traveled through Ireland, establishing churches, schools, and monasteries, and ministering to the people. Yeah, St. Patrick is said to have died on March 17th, which is why that day is now celebrated in his honor. I think you'll have to practice a little more if you want to march in the parade this year. Ugh, bad idea. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone!